Travis Wingate. So this is just an observation video. It's not meant for doctrinal criticism of the church or any historical criticism or anything like that. This morning I did Melchizedek in Paleo-Hebrew. It does not contain anything Mormon, but Melchizedek. As in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, there's the Melchizedek priesthood, which is the whole dominant priesthood authority and power of the church. And so it still could be seen by Mormons. And yet, in the last 2 hours, only 7 people have come to it. And 2 thumbs down. It's Mormon friendly. I don't criticize the church at all. I just discuss Melchizedek and its definition in Paleo-Hebrew, which comes from Egyptian. And yet, I still have haters. This is disturbing. It's the same 2 that have been tracking me the whole time. And I think I understand why. Analytical programs can be designed to function according to the programmer. And this is what I noticed. I did a test last week, in which I went and put on both my channels, the old channel and this one, thumbs ups on all the videos during that time period to see if anything would change. What I did find out is that on my channel here, it doesn't count as a view. I already knew that. I had figured it out in 2015 or 16 that I could put a thumbs up on my channel and view it, and it would count as a view. And I can keep going back and watching it over and over again, and sure enough, it would chalk up views for each time I viewed it. But YouTube clamped down on that when they stopped paying people for the number of views, and went to, now it's called the partner program is how they do it now. And I don't get involved with that. YouTube was never intended to be a moneymaker for me, as I immediately realized it wasn't going to be a moneymaker for me. And yet, I notice the thumbs downs, however, do seem to have an effect on my viewership. That is the observable difference between my videos and, say, John DeLynn or Ex-Molex, those other popular ex-Mormon critics. They have established a following, and that helps boost the analytical program to their advantage. And so their subscribers help them out with thumbs ups, which expands it even more for each video they do. And so despite the thumbs down, so yeah, YouTube has been confirmed as throttling me, shutting me down with their analytical program. And it confirms it's YouTube employees who are putting the thumbs down. This is a level of hate that they need to be punished for. This cannot be tolerated, but I'm in no position or power over them to do it. It's YouTube who has to keep check on their own employees, and they won't do it. I've also noticed Microsoft, the Microsoft Edge, they're now giving me grief and causing problems. Now, yes, it's a crappy system. Apple is better, and yet Apple products, as being more expensive, sure seem to break down pretty easily in comparison with the cheap products from HP and Windows. Not cool to treat your customers that way, Apple. But I don't do Apple. But you'd still think that after these, how many decades has Windows been around, that you'd think they'd figure out how to improve the system rather than make it worse. But yeah, they have no money incentive to do so. Because if they make a better product, then they can't threaten, extort, and hold people hostage to their products. Just as car companies, just as washing machine companies, etc. So, yeah, I've noticed some interesting changes. The church, by the way, is in charge of all of it. I'm willing to bet they don't have those problems. Now, but yeah, I can see how the Mormons working for YouTube are threatening me here. They're holding my videos and my knowledge and my information hostage, telling me to back off. And I can't do it on this channel. I have to cancel the channel. That's what they're threatening me to do. They're threatening me to be silent, to go away, leave the church alone to commit crimes and evils and murder, and let the church be. And I can't do that. I have knowledge, as the other video I put up indicated. So, yeah, that's a sad situation that YouTube is purposely selecting who they want to promote over others, not having net neutrality. Oh, wait, didn't Ajit Pai do away with net neutrality? Yes, he did. Yes, he did.